Hello, and thank you for joining me. My name is Jose Salazar, and I'm the founder of High Performance Coaching and Consultant, and I'm also a Life Mastery Consultant. I'm grateful that you're spending here a few minutes, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the power of vision and mention to you about 3 pivotal actions that can change your life. And I want to just give you a brief overview of something that hopefully will interest you. But the reason that you clicked here is probably because you want to learn a little bit more, maybe because there's an area in your life that you like to improve on. And if that's the case, that's great. If you just clicked on because you're curious to see what I have to offer, that's also wonderful, and I'm glad that you're here. Right. But one of the things I wanted to share um, with you is to talk about the importance of knowing what you want in life and asking yourself is, what do I love? What would I love in my life? And am I living that life right now? Now, if not, you might want to ask yourself why. I mean, you might be someone that may be very successful, but does not feel happy inside. Or it might be someone that is struggling and know that there's something better out there for you. Or you've dealt with a lot of things going on in your life in many areas, and you're just like, I deserve something better. If any of that resonates with you, well, I'm glad you're here, because that one of the things that I love to talk about is helping people find what they love, find that life that they want to live. So if you ever had a dream, and or a challenge, and you were able to overcome it, and when you first started, you had no idea how you were going to do it, but then you were able to rise up to the occasion and be successful. That just shows that you are far greater and more powerful than you think you are. And whatever it may be, it might have been an assignment at work, or maybe go back all the way to when you went to school and you had an assignment that you had no idea how you were going to be able to do it. But at the end of the day, you completed it. Or your boss comes up to you and says, I want you to do this, and you have no idea how to do it, but you said, yes, I'll do it. No, we are able to do that. However, many times we're not able to really admit to the fact that we can do it, or we're very quick to say, no, I can't do it, or we find a reason why it's not. And that's because we fall to victims of our circumstances or our environments and our situations. See, because every day we live a life, and you get to decide if you want to live a life by default, which is basically just roll with the punches, get up, go to work, come home, do what you got to do, go to sleep, and then wake up and do the same thing every day. That's living a life by default. Or do you want to live a life by design? A life that you design that to do the things that you want to do, okay, to live a life that you love. It's all up to you. You're able to do that. And that's some of the stuff that I'm able to share with you. The first thing that you want to make sure that you want to do is like, you want to have a vision, a dream, or a goal. Right now, you have to understand that it's no different than if you want to build a house. You got to make sure that you have the blueprints for it. You got to make sure that it has enough detail, right? Because when a builder is going to build a house, the more information you provide them, the more that they're going to be able to give you exactly what you want. If you were to tell a house builder, go ahead and build me a house and give no direction, well, then the builder's going to build you a house that he or she thinks is the best, right? It might not be what you want. Our life is the same. We have to build and design a life that we want. The other thing that we have to do is that we have to make a decision for it. Once you decide what you want, you have to go ahead and say, this is what I want, without having all the answers. Because one of the challenges that we deal with all the time is, before we make a decision, we always want to find out all the answers to everything. And that's what holds us back so many times. How many times have you been asked about something and you said, well, I got to think about it, or I got all these questions? See, when you start getting into all that, you start really focusing on the how, when the reality is we don't always know the how, but what we do know is what we want. Think about this. When you plan on the vacation, you know where you want to go, right? You don't know all the details of everything, of exactly how you're going to get there, what time, and all this, right? But you know where you want to go. Once you know where you want to go, then you start thinking of all the other things, right? But the key thing that you said is you decided, I want to go to this place on vacation. That's the same thing in life. You have to decide what you want, right? really want to make sure that you have clarity of what you want and not just like, oh, well, yeah, I'd love a better life. Or I want a lot of money. What's a lot of money? No, I want to be able to, you know, do things. I want to be able to travel. Okay, what do you want to travel? You know, do you want to travel downtown or you want to travel across the world? Specificity is key. So you want to make sure you know what you want. You want to make sure that you are able to make a decision, right? Knowing that you don't know all the answers. Okay, nobody does. See, because the thing that happens is you have to realize that before something becomes a reality, someone has to think about it. Right? And when they think about it, that's all they do is they think and then they start building on it. So for example, you know, this shirt that I'm wearing right now, before someone actually was able to put it together, someone had to think about the design and what it was look like and the colors and everything else. It's the same thing that everything that we know. So everything is created twice, right? So you have to make sure that you're willing to make that decision, right? And think of what you want before you actually get it. And then the last thing that you want to keep in mind is you have to be willing to what we call as befriending your fear. Because as you move forward to your goal, to your dreams, you're going to have fears, you're going to have anxiety, you're going to have questions, things that you don't know. But these are all the things that happen when you move out of your comfort zone. Right? And when you move out of your comfort zone, you start getting into areas that you did not know that you were able to go to. But that's how you grow and that's how you learn. And the other thing you have to remember is that it's okay to fail, because when you fail, you're actually learning. Just real quick, think about this. When we were just learning how to walk, remember you get up and you take a step and you fall. You get up, take a step and you fall, but you wanted to walk, right? So you were able to keep getting up, keep falling, getting up, keep falling, so you're able to walk. And when you were able to walk, then you were on the run. But what happens is, once we've done that skill, the rest of our life, we sort of like forget that it's okay to fall, right? So remember that it is okay to fall. It is okay to fail, right? Because you learn from it. I share this with you because at High Performance Coaching and Consulting, we're able to take these ideas and expand them and work with you to be able to overcome all these fears, to be able to get clarity on your dreams and your vision, right? And to help you make the decision. We provide you the resources, we provide you the tools, right? And the support structure that you need to be able to reach anything that you want. And the thing that you have to remember, right, is that anything that you want to achieve, you are able to do so. You might not know how to do it, and that's okay. Because one of the things that you need to know is as you get more clarity and you make a decision, your awareness increases. Now, and that's the type of things that I'd love to share with you, love to explore with you. So if anything that I share with you, is something that interests you, resonates with you, or want to know more about, do me a favor, please reach out to us, right? Go to our website, or here's my email, right? Here's the phone number, right? We love to talk to you, right? And also go on our website and look for our next masterclass that we have coming up, where we dive into this a little bit more and explain it to you. But I appreciate you being here for these few minutes. I hope this is something that will resonate with you and that you want to learn a little bit more, and look forward to hearing from you. With that, thank you so much. Have yourself a wonderful day.